what happened Monday is I actually went to the hospital, and it was a really sudden thing that happened to me. I didn't see this happening. It was extremely like out of nowhere. So imagine this. Sunday night, you go to bed. Life is normal. Nothing's crazy. Then you wake up and it hurts to breathe. And your first thought is, this is weird. Why do I feel this way? Right? I was like, what the hell is this? Why do I feel this way? And within a few minutes, I instantly knew, oh, this isn't normal. I need to start looking up hospitals nearby. It's been a really long time since I've been at the hospital. It's been a really long time. So, I'm just noticing that I need to make sure this thing is filling the right direction. So, by the way, there's no edits in these videos because fuck all that, right? The whole point of this is I just want to post raw content every single day while I'm on my walks, talking about whatever, right? So let's get back to the story about me going to the hospital. So essentially what happened is I wake up, start breathing weird. I'm like, what the hell is this? I start looking up nearby hospitals, and as I'm doing that, I have this distinct memory where I see like the symptoms of what I have, and I see like what the potential things could be. And as I'm watching this stuff, I literally start to like feel weird, right? And I don't know what it is. I can't even explain to you guys the feeling. I just felt weird. And then I was like, I put my phone down and I started thinking. I was like, why do I feel this way? And I started looking up, started looking around. And then I slowly started to realize I'm getting lightheaded. And I slowly started to realize I'm getting hot. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And I wasn't panicking, but I was definitely confused. And the rate of everything was like increasing. So I was like significantly getting more lightheaded as time went on. It got to the point, and we're talking in a matter of 20 seconds, where I was like, fuck, I need to call somebody right now, because if I lose consciousness, that'd be insane. So I quickly called my friend, my good friend Kyle. Shout out Kyle. And I was like, oh man, my fucking shoulder. I did shoulders right before this, and man, this is like a whole shoulder workout in and of itself. Anyways, I call Kyle and I'm like, yo. I'm like, hey, bro. And he's like, what's up? I'm like, dude, woke up, I couldn't breathe. Now I feel lightheaded. And I'm saying this like that. I'm saying it in a very, what's the word? Like disoriented state. Right? So he instantly got what I was trying to say. He was like, all right, bro, I'm coming. And he just came through and he's like, hey, I'm gonna stay on the phone while you're on the phone. And I'm just like, okay, thanks. Right? And as he's on his way to my place, my lightheadedness went away, okay? So that part went away. That was great. And I was happy about that. But there's a small note to be made here, which is when I was getting so lightheaded, when I was feeling this way, I've never in my life felt so close to what I would think death feels like. Never been that close. And it's like, imagine you wake up and within 5 minutes you are as close to death as your mind can conceive. It was so interesting because every morning I do my reflection, I do my reading, I think deeply every single morning at the same exact time, right? So it's funny because even though this was interrupted by this event, it actually wasn't interrupted. I actually did end up doing my reflection. Only that it was like a forced reflection, where this event forced me to reflect on my life. Instead of me having to like look at a journal and think about it, it was more like a thing that I had no choice but to think about my life at that moment. Because when you feel like you're gonna lose everything, you just start to think about things, right? And I instantly thought about my mom. Instantly. That was like one of the main things I thought of. It's funny because I didn't have like this urge to be like call my mom and be like, yo, mom, I love you, blah, blah, blah. I didn't really have that urge, I'll be honest. I did have this urge. I did have this question that I asked myself, though, which was, did I make the people I care about proud? That was the main question that came to my mind. And when I realized the answer was yes, because it was, I kind of had a smile on my face, honestly. And I told myself, like, hey, if this is it, this is it. I made those I love proud, and I feel like I'm at a point in my life where I've done so much and I'm grateful for everything that's happened. Now, obviously, this doesn't mean that I wanted my life to be taken away in that moment. Not at all. All it means is I guess in that moment I kind of realized I have a lot of inner peace. And I feel like when you have inner peace, you're in the moment and you're grateful and you're not necessarily scared of anything being taken away from you. You know what I'm saying? So it was a really deep thought I had. And like I said, it was at my reflection time, so it was very unironic that I reflected super deeply on my life, where I was at, who I love, what's important, what's not. And that's the other thing. In these moments, everything what's important to you is shown, and everything that isn't important to you goes away. Like, absolutely just goes away. I had other notifications or something. I forgot what it was, but I was just, my brain doesn't even care, bro. It just went into what's important. It sounds cheesy, but love is truly what's important. And it's not just love for people, but it's love for what you do. It's love for it's love for the world. It's love for the things that's happened to you. It's love and excitement for the future. These are the things that's important. These are the things that actually bubble up when you're about to lose your life, right? Let me actually show up. I gotta call them up soon. So, to wrap up this story, because that is definitely the main point of the story, which is like, you know, what's important to you. To wrap this story up, essentially Kyle came through. We went to the ER. My symptoms definitely got better. I kind of calmed down, right? Like, I didn't get lightheaded like that. And I got checked out. It turns out I had pneumonia. And it turns out it's a very common symptom when you have pneumonia to just get fucking lightheaded, right? Because your brain's not receiving enough oxygen. And I got treated. All this stuff happened. Eventually I went home. I took this massive nap. I took this crazy 4-hour nap when I got home. And this was off like good sleep. So I had good night's sleep and I took a 4-hour nap that same day. And I slept well that same night. And then I woke up feeling better. And then after I had my actual sleep that night, I woke up feeling way better. Like way better. And now we are talking, and it's about 4 days since the event. 3 days, I think. And I feel a lot better. Am I 100%? Not yet. But I'm grateful for what I have. I'm grateful. And that's how you have to be in life. Are you 100%? Maybe you're not. Maybe you're a little bit sick. Maybe you don't have sleep today. Maybe something didn't go your way today. But that's all right. Be grateful for what you do have. Because what you do have can be taken away from you at any given moment. You do not know when that is. Gratitude is the key to everything, man. People say gratitude is the key to happiness. I think it's the key to everything. I think it's truly the number one thing to strive for. Number one, man. Gratitude gives you both power and peace. It causes both you to move forward and you to stand still and accept and see the beauty in life. So anyways, instances like these, if it's happened to you, you might relate to me. You might understand what I'm trying to tell you with this. If it's never happened to you, I'm glad you can hear this and you can take a dive into like the human psyche in these moments. And yeah, the message is just to be grateful for what you have, because you never know when it'll be taken away. And this doesn't mean be scared. You know, like, don't be scared that one day this might happen to you or something. Nah, because I think fear is it's damn near the opposite emotion of gratitude. So be grateful for what you have. Continue to strive for more in life. But not because you want to keep it all, but because you want to give away more. Have a great day. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.